All right, let's look at how to write a hello world program in Intel x86-64 assembly. So first of all, I'm going to use an editor. I like using Emacs, so I'll use Emacs, and I'll create my file hello.asm. You can use Nano or VI or anything else. They all work just fine. So first I create a section for data, and this is section data. And in this section data, I want to create my string that's going to be printed out, the hello string. And it's going to be defined bytes. And here are my bytes. Hello world. I'm going to add an extra character at the end, 0x0a. So this is my string. So it's my hello world string. All right. Next, I want to figure out how long this string is. And as the assembler is assembling, it keeps track of kind of a pointer of where it's pointing. So this is just saying it's a section right here, and then it says, oh, this label right here indicates the beginning of this string, and it says, oh, these are bytes, and this string right here goes from here to here. These are all the bytes that are put in there. So you can see how many characters were added. There's like 11, 12, 13 characters added. All right, and I could count them out and figure out how many there are, and maybe I can get it right, maybe I mess up. Or I can go ahead and create another label, hello, length, for length, and I can have it equal to the $, which is my current location, minus hello. So hello is a label that's actually an address in memory. And so it's this hello len is getting equal to the value of its current location minus whatever this is, which basically means it gets the length of the string. It's kind of a tricky way to do that. Next, I want to create another label because I want to print out later std.out. This is basically a constant variable I'm creating. And I'm just going to have this be equal to 1. So I'm setting the standard out label to std.out so I can use that later. All right. Next, I want to create another section. This is my text section. And in it, I am going to define a global variable or global label. And what this global label does is it allows for other programs outside to see the label, this label inside. So I'm going to call this one underscore start. And whenever a program starts, it starts with the underscore start label. And then start executing the code there. So that's the label that's being created. Now let's actually create that label or that function, that main function. So I'll do start, underscore start, colon. And then from here is where my code begins. So I create first my system call to print out or to write my hello statement. So I'll do a system call for syswrite, and so that's basically just write to standard out. That's my whole goal here. And what I do when I do a system call, I call this system call code, but I also have to move some variables into registers, and registers are different variables that are fixed on the CPU. So I'm going to move into the RAX register the value 1. So the value 1 is for the system call, it's the number right there for syswrite. Next, I'm going to have some variables I pass to that system call. So some of its arguments, the first argument is an RDI. So move RDI. I'm going to move it the value 1 for the standard out. And I'm going to just pass it the std.out, which is a constant, telling it I'm putting in standard out. So that is the file descriptor for standard out 1. Next, I'm going to move into the RSI register the address of the string I'm going to be printing. So it's right here. And that's hello is the label that ties to that. So I tell it hello. So address of string to print. Then I tell it how many characters I want to print. So I move into the RDX register, the value either 13 or whatever is right here, hello len. Hello len. So that is the length of the string. Then I have all these variables set. I just call the system call. So do syscall, and that will then call it. Next, I want to exit the program. So I can exit cleanly. So system call for sys exit. And that will just exit the program. Exit the program. So what I do here is, once again, for the system calls, RAX is the register I use to tell it the value of the system call. So I move into RAX, the value of 60. And that is the system call a number for sys exit. Next, I want to return the exit status. Normally, if you have success, it's 0, and anything else, some number for errors and so that. So I'll move into RDI, the value is 0 for success. So exit status 0 for success. Last, I do system or syscall to execute that and leave my program. So at this point, I am ready to go ahead and assemble this and run my program. So in order to assemble it, the first thing to do is use the assembler, which is NASM. I'm going to use a -F option because I'm telling it that it is an ELF64 binary. So that's the Linux file format for binary files. And I'm passing it hello.asm. And what is generated is not actually an executable, it's an object code. So I do hello.o. Next, I need to link that hello.o to an actual binary. So ld hello.o and link it to the hello. And then I can run it using /hello. All right, and that is basically how you generate a hello world command.